Hello, welcome to another Blueprints playthrough. This is part 17. Hopefully we don't spiral into nuclear war in the next couple days. That would be a nice thing to have happen. Or not or however you want to phrase it. You know, let's just not go there. Let's just not do that. Sounds like a good idea. I agree. All right, let's move on. So, I did see a message on Blue Sky. Basically, somebody's like, this can't continue. We cannot continue this way. This is not feasible in any sense of the imagination. We can't keep going this way. I don't care how much people say, oh, it's a joke, or he's just all bluster, no talk, no substance, blah, blah, blah. No, this is beyond anything, and he has to be removed, period. We can't function as a society this way. So, on that good note, let's move on to blueprints. So I got a hint as to how the safes might work. So if I get the boudoir, or however you say it, day 50. All right, golden anniversary. That I should be a little bit. Oh crap! Hold on, I forgot. Let's change our power settings to balanced. There we go. And nope. Here and then scene. Okay. Okay. We should have a decent bank for allowance now. Yeah, 18. That's nice. Okay. We'll do the den, because getting gems is more important than getting money right now. At least I think so. A reading nook. And we'll do a bedroom. Why not? So lots more to do, lots more to find out. I'm probably going to be doing a coding stream tomorrow morning. Get up early for that and try to get that feature finally in and do a post. I'm feeling root cellar. I don't know why. I just am. Can I get a potato? No. All right, moving on. I mean, like I read somebody say this morning, it's like, how can we keep functioning as a society where every day people are like, what shit did he say today that's completely off the insanity charts, and then just like go to work like nothing happened? You know? It's just ludicrous. It is beyond ludicrous. I know I'm ranting, but it should have never happened in the first place. For crying out loud. 2015, I say this all the time, I was at the airport. I was heading down to, I think it was a conference in Austin. I was at the gate, and that's the day that he announced his first run for president. And I don't know if I could hear him, but maybe I could, but I could see the closed captioning. And I was just watching it going, he's got no chance. I was not saying anything necessary about Republicans, so I would probably not have voted for any of them. But I'm like, it's like, he has no chance. He is completely off the rails. You could tell already. You know, it's like, hey, Smith. And the fact that not once, but twice, I'm still blown away. Still blown away. Hey, sorry, I've got a rant about that stuff. It just drives me bonkers. Okay, so we can... I'm gonna do storeroom because I want some keys. God, I hope I get a shovel. A kitchen, a dining room. Let's do a dining room. Oh yeah, that's right. I get my lunchbox. That's so cute. Nursery, guest bedroom, and chapel. Oh, the other bedroom better give us something, because I'm taking a risk here. Another gem. Can't hurt. So we want to go... Yeah, let's go through the reading nook, because we need to get the key there. And do we get a... Yes, we do. And then we also get... Yep, we get the bedroom. Parlor. Oh, jeez, none of these. Yeah. That would end it. So let's do spare bedroom. I caught the stream, but it's almost midnight, so I can't watch very well. I'm assuming... Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can figure this. At least make a guess. Okay, I don't know where then. Where are you located, Smith? It's not Melbourne. That's 4:30 there. London is 7:30 p.m., so I'm somewhere in between, and I don't know exactly where. But okay. Commissary corridor. God, I'm not getting a lot of luck with this run. Love me an observatory. India. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Does India... I thought I heard this. I've never looked it up, but I thought India had... oh, that's a new one. Is that a new constellation? Maybe. I thought India had like half-hour time zones, but I could be wrong. I thought there was some country in the world that... I know like China has none. Like the whole country is one time zone, but I thought... this reminds me of Tom Scott's time zone and code video. Yeah. But I thought there was in India, I thought it had like more fine-grained time zone lines, but I, again, could be wrong on that. All right, what is this? The Inkwell. You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. Wow, that's a new one. Okay, so is that like a... I don't know if I want to spend stars, though. I like having them as stars. Parlor ends at chapel and patio. Let's do patio. See what happens. I would really like a shovel. Music room, drawing room, and library. Library gets us into the foundation, so sure, let's do that. Oh, an apple. Nice. I'll take a couple of extra steps. Don't mind if I yes. We have one standard time zone based on our centermost longitude, but we're not a whole number of hours ahead of GMT, is what you've heard probably most countries are. Oh, okay. Okay. I could have sworn, though, there is a country that does time zone increments not in hours, like 1 hour increments. or decrements, however, differentials, if you want to call it that. But India is not that. Okay, so at least we have 2 more places to go. I really want... Let's go this way. Pool Hall does not end it, and it gives us Great Hall Foyer and Secret Passage. Hallway does go a little bit more different ways. I'm going to do Pool Hall. I love doing some math. Keeps my brain active. All right, 20. 12 minus 9 is 3 times 32. From that computer file video, I think it's an Asian country, maybe China. Well, China I thought was none. Like it also had just one, there was no time zones. There was, the whole country is one time zone. But again, I could be wrong on that. Wait. Something doesn't feel right with this. Blue? Oh, the yellow is... Yeah, why did it... Okay, whatever. I don't care. So blue, yellow, subtract? Minus 17 to... That doesn't make any sense. Unless you oh, okay. That's another twist they're putting on this that I didn't quite notice. So it's 3 times 10 is 30 minus 12 is 10. Yeah. So you have to, you're radiating out from the inside. So it's 2 times 11 is 22 minus 12 is 10. Bing bong. 2 keys. Okay. Laboratory, courtyard, and pantry. Pantry kills it. Courtyard does give us more, and it could possibly give us a thing. A laboratory would give us the ability to... Courtyard could give a shovel. I'm going to do that. It may not, but you never know. And it does. Oh, it gives us the metal detector. Okay, well, I'll take it. Gotta get what you get. So let's do that. Oh, hey, I want this. Even if that, we can still go to the left there. We got keys, so the run is not over just yet. And we can go up on the foundation, so that's good too. I want to get boudoir because the hint I got is, it was actually kind of 2 hints. It was a combination of what Ray said yesterday, the fact that this was given on Christmas Day, and you should have made this room on Christmas because there might have been some stuff in this room. But then somebody, my older kid, told me a hint of everything you need in the room. The room will tell you everything you need to solve the safe puzzle. And I think that was enough to make me go, oh. Is that it? The date of Christmas. Bing bong. And another letter. Number 4. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marian's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid. It must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her stories, to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year, Daniel. Wow. Methinks there's lots of family secrets and intrigue that goes on in this world. Okay, so that solves that one, but it doesn't help in terms of the other ones. But the office and... Did we get that yet? No, we didn't get those rooms. So I'll have to check out those rooms and see if I can figure those out. Music room, passageway, and dark room. Dark room, you know what? We're going to redraw. Security. Hey, parlor. We could reason. And we could potentially get stuff. We'll do security. And then we can set up an experiment because why not? Can't hurt. I've been wondering if my keyboard might be having issues or if there's something weird with my computer these days. Because sometimes my keyboard just does not type very well. And I like the one I have, the Sculpt. But I just looked online at Amazon to see how much would new one be. It's because they don't make them anymore. It's like $500. I'm like, no. I like ergonomic keyboards, but I am not spending that. Not even close on a keyboard. That's ridiculous. So I found some other ones that are really customizable and stuff, but I'm like, I don't really know if I want to get those. We'll see. Maybe I'll get one for this computer and then I'll see if I like it. And if I do, I'll get it for my other one. I don't know. Okay, experiment set up. Each time you find some trash. You're playing on controller now, right? Yeah, on this game I am. I am not a keyboard mouse player. I never was. I played so many games on the Xbox that I just got very used to the controller. So I tried to play some games keyboard and mouse and it was horrible. Part of it might have been this keyboard too, but I don't know. And I get it. I'm not criticizing people. I'm going to do this one because hopefully I can get a shovel somewhere, but we'll see. The pool. Hey. Let's do that. Oh, the shoes. Nice. Yes, but we can go this way. Terrace, parlor, and closet. I'm gonna do terrace. Maybe there's a shovel in here. Probably not, but there's a banana. I'll take that. I don't think the terrace has a shovel. The courtyard usually does. I have so many dirt pits now because I made a root cellar. I'm hoping it does not come back to haunt me. Passageway, furnace, pantry. Well, we could still go back through foundation. But this showroom, that doesn't really help. Hall room gives us a key, though. I've only played keyboard mouse games ever had control. That's fair. Let's go west. I'm gonna make a closet. Why not? Ah, yes! Just what I wanted. Nice. Come on, grab that. Okay, so trash. So now I actually want trash. Let's go down through security. Pool and terrace. We'll start that way. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to complain if I get no trash, but I also can go outside and do all those, and I'm getting a lot of steps, so that's nice. Nice. Oh, if it's nothing, that doesn't count. Jerk. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. It's just... Before I continue on further, I might just work my way back before I go on with the foundation, just to go outside, get that stuff. So, because I did that. Okay. Crazy to go from hating trash to... Yeah, it's a fun experiment when you do that. Could go in the boudoir, but I don't think it had anything. The pool hall might. I definitely know there's ones outside, though. And there's some in here, too. Let's just see what we get this way. Oh, a locker room. Yeah, let's do that. It's a gem, but I want to do that because... Ah, stop giving me crap! Well, I mean, I don't mind it. It's just... Yeah, you're right. The one, like... You always want stuff, and now it's like, now I don't want anything. Stop it. Patio should have a couple. Yes! Yay! Yes! Another letter! Oh, we're gonna need to do the mailroom. 3 letters. Nice. I can't do that. That's okay. That's alright. Oh, there was a key here. I totally missed it. Okay, I'll take that, especially since we got the locker room. We can go through corridor. Spare bedroom, I think, has one. I don't think any of the other rooms do. Maybe storeroom does. Patio with 4 spots. Wow. Well, the root cellar, I think, convinced it to make more. Key. Nice, nice. I'll take that. Oh, another key, because they got spread. What did I pick that got spread? Was it the pool? No, one of these. I forget, one of these. Patio spread gems. But I thought I picked something that spread keys. Maybe not. Oh, the locker room did. Duh. Okay, okay. Okay. Sorry. Let's go all the way over. I still got 71 steps, so... Another key. Let's see if we can get more letters. I really hope it's letters that stay there. Like, it's not this run. Like, if you don't get the mailroom this time, you don't get those letters. That would really suck. I think it's pretty much... Whenever you get to the mailroom, the letters will be there. Because I think I've done that before. I've done an experiment where something will be delivered. Actually, I should be able to see if I can get back to the security room. I think I can look and see all the experiments I've done. Oh, I want vault. I really want vault now. I think the game is setting you up so that you, like, if you get that experiment, then it becomes harder to find more letters. But I got 3 coming, and I got a vault key. Man, I really hope I can get the vault now. I don't care if it closes the game off. I'm gonna go that route. Okay, so we want to go up through there into the locker room. And let's just go all out and see all the keys that we can open. Actually, I might want to go on the other side of the vault or the locker room and see if I can I'm babbling. See what's on the other side that I can make. Okay. Whoops. This way. Of course, this answers my question. These are always locked. The thing is, well, we're going to have to use one. Are reminders okay or no? Maybe? If it's something that I did in the run here and I forgot something or missed it, probably I'll be okay with that. What's that they do in the community? I'll allow it. As long as it's not a hint to something I missed. Okay, so these... Okay. I kind of want... Okay, I'm going to write down which ones I've done and which ones I haven't done. Because I don't remember from the last time what I did or didn't do. Oh, another apple. Hold on, let me sketch. You have a new constellation. Yeah, the stars. Right? I'm just going to draw out this big locker room because I want to be like, hey, I've already seen this and I don't need to see it again. I don't remember what I did in the last playthrough, but there is okay, how do I want to draw this out? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's six sets of lockers. So you have rerolls. Yeah. If I waste a star, and I don't know if I want to waste a star. I'm cheap like that. Okay, so we could do 2 here, 2 here. Yeah, that works. Okay, we'll do that. Huh, I drew that actually correctly. Not with lines, I did it right, so. And there's 6. Per side. Okay, so we don't know what's there. This is... Wait, where is this one? Oh, this is... Yeah, on that side. We don't need to do that one yet. I should say we don't need to do that one anymore. This one has a key, this one has a key, and this one has a key. Okay. Okay, so this one also has a key, this one also has a key. Damn it, did these had food, but they didn't really have anything in them, right? I think this was just food. I don't think it had a key in it or anything. And then there's one here. Those might be random too, every time you do it. This one is always open. Same thing with this one, is always open. I think these two are always open. And then this one, yeah, because some of these also had keys in them. And so I don't remember which ones were which. This one, there's here, here, and then here. Okay, so that's that. Looking at that way, there's those two. Nothing in that. And then there's also this. That one I could shut, so that one, and then no, this is not. I was at the wrong place. This does not have a key. This one now. So these I did, and then that. This one, and that one I don't want to do anymore. That had a key, but we don't need to do it because we just get the note and we don't get anything else in it. Did they open any of these? Okay. I want to get all the doors open that I did this time. So I think I did this one and this one. This one I didn't. Whoops, I almost. I could watch my last stream and see, oh yeah, I did this one and this one and this one. So, oh, this one also has a door. Okay. I think it was just food. And then this one, I didn't do that. And then these I didn't do this time. Okay. I just want to get a map of the locker room and which doors do what and which ones I should just ignore because I've already done what's there and I don't need to see it anymore. Okay, so went to parlor room. I don't hear any ding, 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 ding. I wonder. No. Okay. All right. We know what time it is. It is time to reason. One of the other two boxes is false. Possibly. You will open this box and find it empty. Possibly. The blue box is true. So if the blue box is true, one of the other two boxes is false. It would have to be this one. You open this box and find it empty. That would make it true. Yep. Bing bong. I will make it true in that it had the oh, the gallery. Let's do the gallery. I'm kind of curious. I want to see this again because somebody was like, you Americans are thinking too literally when you see this. Like I thought, oh, this would be thick. And I know they've said, I'm taking a picture of these. Actually what I should do is take a picture of them with these are all acrylic and oil on canvas, right? There's nothing. Okay. I am just going to give a guess here. Okay, that didn't work. I was going to say wagons because you see two wagons there. And then I was going to be like, this should be eyeball. But I don't think that's it. Because that is not, there was no G there. What in the hell? This might be one I have to look up at some point because like there's a P. Have never seen the gallery ceiling. The lighting is cool. Yeah. Well, and also some of the puzzle rooms, or no, the gear rooms. I'm sorry. The gear rooms usually have, especially the workshop, have a letter clue on it. But this is just bizarre. I don't know. I primarily wanted to make it because I wanted to take pictures of these things so I can look at them later. And wonder what in the hell. I might show them to my wife. If I'm here, then I could give hints. Well, I appreciate that. My wife's an artist, so I might have her just give it an artistic view and go, what would you call this? Because I don't know. Now, I've never made freeze. If I make freeze, that ends the run. But it freezes the accounts. They will not adjust, will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. So it does give us a head start on the next day. And I could potentially try to keep going, but I want to make this just because I say I made the room, and I want to check it out. I wonder if you can smash that if you had the hammer. Yeah, if you had the hammer, could you smash those things? Again, never been in this room before, so like, oh, there was a key there. There's a I wonder if you could melt all this, what would happen? Like if you could somehow turn off the power to this. But I'm not sure how you turn off power. And damn it, we got a vault key and I can't use it. I'm just looking through all my options and yep, I'm screwed. But that's okay. We tried. We learned a little bit more. Time to move on. It should say I did one new room. Yep. I really have to make sure I get the master bedroom because that might also be... I think somebody told me that that gives you hints as to how those JAI puzzles work or something like that. I wonder if they use JAI. That's a language that Jonathan Blow guy has been working on for like over a decade. Still doesn't have it done. Look at that. I could see that freezer being really nice. Like if you know you're at the end of a run and you probably can't move on, use the freezer and then you have the potential of starting out the next day really nicely. All right, what can we do now? Getting the bunker would be nice. Toolshed, shrine, or tomb. Each time you draft a dead end, spread 5 coins in the tomb. Do toolshed. Oh, now I get this right out of the gate. All right. Getting mailroom would be nice. I want to read those letters. Try to put the lore in my head. Okay, we've got a hallway that way with a key. Nursery bedroom and a storeroom. Do storeroom. I really hope I get bookshop. Or even the you do commissary, or even the oh fuck, I pressed the wrong one. I do that all the time. Ugh, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm picking a new room. Oh well, I get steps. I'll take it. Gotta make it work. But what was I saying? Or the gift shop. That would be nice too. Well, please don't screw me over. You know, I should have made it from here. I think the next room would have been the library, but oh well. We're going to lose all that money. Okay, where do we go from here? Parlor, bedroom, and that chapel can bite me. But that's the only thing that we can do to keep the run going. So commissary. Let's do a closet. What do we get in the closet? Rerolls. I can't see the other thing we get. I'll go back to that in a second. Corridor, and we'll do dining room. Okay, let's see what we got in the closet. Oh, a key. And a reroll. Let's never come back here again, because there really is no reason to come back this way now. Yep. Oh, I get my lunchbox. Yippee, more steps. Okay. We still can't pick up the dynamite. We still can't light things, which I was told we're supposed to do. We have to do that downstairs. There's lots of things that we need to do that we don't know how to do yet. Parlor, sure. Don't really need the money. Yep, that time. The gems are in the only true box. Only one statement is true. The gems are in the blue box. What I missed? You just got here. You missed everything. I got the combination in the boudoir. I got a hint about dates and everything that you need to... The couple hints I got were everything that you need to open a safe is in that room. In any room that has a safe. I'm not sure I completely agree with that, but that's what I heard. And then the other thing was that room, well, if you went in that room on December 25th, you would have got a lot of presents. And that struck a chord to me. I went, wait, that's probably the combination. So I got another letter. Okay. So the gems are in the blue box. If that's true, the gems are in the only true box. Well, that contradicts, because this would be true. This is saying the only true box. And only one statement is true. So yeah, if this is true, then this is saying the gems are in the only true box. But this would say that there's only one. And this is saying there's only one statement is true. That would be true if we could say this is true, but that contradicts this, because this is saying the gems are in the only true box. That's true, yes. Each safe is solvable in its room, though I certainly wasn't getting a lot of them. Okay, fair enough. That's all the hints I want. I don't want any more than that. Only one statement is true. Well, if that's true, then that contradicts this too, because it would say, well, because then if this is true, it's saying only one statement is true. I would say the gems are in the only true box. If that's true, that would mean they're in this one, but then it would mean there's only one statement is true. Well, that would make this false, and that would make this false. Only one statement is true. God damn it. Well, if this is false, then that means one of these has the gems. This is just saying the gems are in the blue box. Let's just say that's false. So they wouldn't be in the blue box. They could be in the black or they could be in the white. This is saying the gems are in the only true box. I don't know. I think I'm onto it though. The gems are in the blue box. Let's say that's false. The gems are in the only true box. Maybe I'm not onto it. Only one statement is true. God bless it. Okay, let me do this again. The gems are in the blue box. If that's true, then the gems are in the only true box. That could be false. Because this could be the only true one. And that could say false because there would be in the blue. But what does this leave this one with? Only one statement is true. If that's true, I don't think it tells you anything. If it's false, then two statements have to be true. Jesus Christ. Let's say this is false. So they can't be in the blue box. They got to be in one of these. The gems are in the only true box. Only one statement is true. If you're watching this going, how does he not get this? It's because this stuff is hard for me. I don't pick up on this stuff right away. If that's false, then they can't be in this. So now if this is false, the gems are in the only true box, then this could be true, because this would be the only true one. I'm going to try this. Bing bong. Hey, achievement. Win 40 parlor games. You've been awarded a logical trophy. Nice. So the reason that I figured this out is because I was like, this is false. The gems are in the only true box is false. Then it says only one statement is true. This is the one that's true. It's true. So the gems are in the only true box. That'd be false. But this is also false. So this was your only choice left. Hey, Pingvino. Yeah, that one was a little tough. That one melted my brain a little bit. Corridor. Let's do some math. I like math. All right, 5. 11 times 3 is 33 minus 13 is 20. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Minus 4 is, no, 16, so that's 3. I'm going to forget PEMDAS or PEMDAS or whatever that is. I'm going to have, that's going to be like completely gone from my head. 8 divided by 8 is 1. Times 20 is 20. Minus 8 is 12. I've never seen someone do the pool hall upgrade. Ah. Silver key. All right. We can go off this way. We can do the music room, which gets a main reminder key. Let's do that. We lose a couple gems, but that's okay. Oh, all right. Secret garden key. That's fine. This key. Yes, I know. Or do you give me a new message every time? Denoted in verse. Yes, I know. I'd solve that one. By the way, Pingvino, I took pictures of the gallery because I'm like, I'm going to show them to my wife later and be... Aquarium, darkroom. Let's do archives. Why not? I'll take that. I got steps. I think I saw that with my food, my lunchbox. All right, and we got to the foundation. Nice. So we've got... Go back to the dining room too, which is nice. Okay. Be interesting to solve together on the sofa with your wife, I guess. Well, she has a more artistic brain than I do. Because I said she does art and drawings and stuff like that. So she might have her brain might be wired a slightly different way to look at it differently. I don't know, but might be worth doing that. Let's do a walk-in closet. Let's see what we get there. Ding, 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 ding. I know they're all here. Okay, that was 3. Where's the 4th one? Oh, there's it. Coupon book. Okay. God, give me the the shop to purchase stuff, or the bookshop. I'd really like that. Let's do security. I mean, did you figure out anything of it so far? Well, I got another letter. I figured out one of the safe combinations, so I got that going for me. Let's get an experiment set up and also turn down the... Wait, I did not change that. Security common, yes. I think I drove somebody nuts when I did not do that the last time. And they're like, why? I'm like, I don't know. Because I'm a moron. Yeah, that was me. Okay. Well, drafting, if you draw a drawing for a plan room, small chest, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Spread dirt on the driveway. It's something, I guess. I got 1 key, yippee, and then it's done. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can still do dining room, but that leads up to foundations, so. Courtyard, a bedroom, leads back to foundation, which might have something into it, or an archive floor plan. Let's do courtyard. Oh, good, a hammer. But I don't have... Oh, I do have a shovel. Okay, good. Another key. I will take that. Another key. Well, can't complain about that. Let's see where this might go. Secret passage, coat check, or master key. Well, that gives you a master key. Archive floor plan. Pantry, because I want some extra food and that. Okay. What useless political text did I just get? Oh. Hold on, I gotta do this. Yeah. Okay. Let's go down through foundation and because yes, we have a shovel, we can do that. Turnip, more steps. Junk. Is there one other? I thought there were. Oh, it puts another one there if you get the spreader thing. So let's go this way. Ooh, mailroom. I should have more letters. Yes, I do. I've got more lore to read. Hold on, let me wet my whistle. Okay, that one was from the dad. Yeah, this is the guy at the experiments. What's this one? Hey, Simon, it's Randolph again. In my last letter, I mentioned the terminal network, but it completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so you can log in. I know this. Even with all outside connections disabled, should be able to use local network to handle different house-based functions from any terminal, regardless of where you're located and stay where you like. Swan Song. I know that. Simon, not sure if you paid too much. 9-3. Yeah, that's the puzzle for the laboratory. These fucking messages don't help at all. Because I think I've already done that. Let me just look that up quick. That was the laboratory. Push 3 up, then 9. Not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab, but I figured I could save you some frustration if you've been fooling with it. This contraption is a central control for power lines that run externally from the house. In the past, we've served as an emergency power source for the local community as we have modest hydroelectric capabilities with a steam turbine. If you want to use it, you'll need to first turn on the turbine in the boiler room and utilize our steam ducts to connect the turbine to the lab. This isn't required, of course, and I can't think of any reason which you'd have to use the boiler to reach room 46, but feel free to play around with it should you feel inclined to experiment. This is interesting because it shows 9 up and then 3. But the element puzzle, as you can see here from my notes, if you can actually read that, it said push 3 up, then 9. Oh, sorry. I'm reading my notes wrong. Push 3 up after 9. So I already have this. And then this last one. In case it's useful to you, here's a rough diagram of the steam duct system. Due to the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we ended up building the duct system to be quite flexible, and if you look along the ceiling in many rooms, you'll find many of them have been outfitted with steam ducts. As long as you align these rooms together in an uninterrupted string, power can be transferred from room to room, even if the boiler room and its intended destination are on the opposite side of the house. I'm going to write this down. I don't know how much this helps, because I know that's what it's supposed to do, but I don't know. Let's see, the line goes this way to lab. We know that. Man, these letters, I've already done most of this, so I'm not sure. As long as you align these rooms together in an uninterrupted string. Yeah, okay. Sure. Not sure how much that helped, but I got new letters. Yippee. Okay, so we could go down to dining room, but we already no, we didn't. Okay, so let's go up through courtyard. I'd love to be able to go up this, but there's a secret up there. Code check. Oh, no. Because I already did boudoir, and I don't want that. Because that... we've already done. We've already got the safe in there, so we don't need to do that again. I mean, unless there's a gem in there. What did this do? I think we're fucked. Yep. I mean, there is something with the dining room down there. We could do one extra door. Why not? Never hurts to look, but I think this run is pretty much screwed. That's fine. That is fine. So we want to go through down. It doesn't really matter. We can go down that way. Yeah. Okay, parlor room, and then we go to dining room. I could do the gallery again. A lot of good that's going to do. Archive floor plan, whatever. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see what else I can buy. Swim trunks. For addition to pool, a pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. I wonder if this lets you go into the pool no matter what, even if the water's there or not. But that, like, why? I've already picked up the money from it, so I'm not really sure what that gives you, but I'm gonna get it. Blue tents. I wonder what you get. Okay, so we'll do swim trunks. Okay, I think we've read all these. Wish you were here. Okay. So it was worth getting the gift shop just because we could at least use our money for something. We lose all these keys, but that is okay. Just trying to think if there's anything else. Not that I can think of. I feel like some runs you just have to get kind of lucky, and I don't think there's many more new rooms to get. I can also get Bullseye Trophy. That'd be nice. Complete the Mount Holly directory. Draft room each. Yeah, that'd be another one. Trophy invention. All realm sigils. We haven't done that yet. Trophy. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. What's room 8? We don't know yet. Okay. Well, sure. A dining room, a bedroom, and a mailroom. A package has been delivered. Sure. We're going to go for it. Why not? Why not? I mean, you'd probably be like, why wouldn't you, Jason? Just take it. You know, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess getting it right out of the gate is probably a nice thing. Because then you get all this stuff in there. These stupid letters don't help at all. Okay. A nursery, a reading nook, or a hallway. We'll do a reading nook. And a spare bedroom. How do you like this upgrade option? Sorry, what upgrade option are you referring to? shelter. Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, that, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Because you get a whole bunch of stuff, which helps, so... Yeah, we already looked at that. Interesting that some of them are Roman numerals, and then there's like one that just says 4. Let's do... Experiment setup. Okay. Wait, let's... Sorry, I want to look at what I got. I do have a shovel. Okay. Okay. So we want to spread dirt. I'm probably going to do at least one room this way, so we're going to combine those. No, okay. I'm assuming because this was a safe that gave me a gem that if you do boudoir, for example, that had a gem in it, it should always have a new gem in it. I'm guessing that's what it does. I do need to take a quick break because I need to hit the bathroom, but don't go anywhere. I'm going to keep playing. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. If you have not subscribed to the channel just yet, please do so. I'd really appreciate it. I will be back in just a little bit. Do not go anywhere. Okay, back. All right. Oh, I gotta do that. Okay, so we got all the stuff in there. Let's go into the reading nook. Anything else? Wow, this run could be over before it starts. Ay, ay. Spare bedroom, better help. This did nothing. Okay, well. Like I said, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Music room. Well, let's do this. I almost hit closet. I almost did not move my mouse over. Or the focus over. Yep, new gen. So that confirms that. Yeah, sometimes you have really tiny runs. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes there's a key there. All right, so let's just turn everything down because we don't have... Okay. All right, so up. I'll do it then. Sure. Let's just see what is it 64 and or whatever 50 was. 50 was a new one. Oh yeah, we North Star gain 1. Spend stars to draw new 4 points. Okay. I don't know if I like that. I liked getting all this stuff for it. Now I got to spend stars to. I don't have to, but I don't know. I'm not sure I like that. Courtyard, we do have, I think, a shovel. I think we do. A kitchen would get us more food, but we really don't need it. None of these help us move forward. Let's do courtyard. So most devious puzzles rely on you not doing something that you do almost automatically. Okay, so now we've only got this way up. Parlor works. Teaching you something, then having to unlearn it for the solution of a puzzle. I will take your word for it. I don't quite get what you're saying there, but probably one of those things that's obvious once you see it. All right, so we know the drill. Let us reason. All right. The gems are in the black box. The gems are in the white box. Only one box displays a true statement. It's the blue box. I think this one is simple, but if this is true, then these two could be false. And they probably want to be false because they tell you gem information or locations. So if this is false, it's not in black. If this is false, it's not in white. So the only other place for it to go, because this is saying this is a true statement, but then this is the one where the gems are. Yep. See, that one didn't quote unquote puzzle me. It seemed fairly straightforward. Yeah, we could do pool. And I have shorts now. I don't know what good that does. Oh, can I swim out to those? I'd have to pump that lower. Okay, what am I missing? I thought getting the shorts would mean that you could walk out into the water. So I'm a little confused by that. Have I done any of those rooms? No, I haven't. I thought you meant YouTube Shorts video for your channel. No, I meant I bought the shorts, and so they're here, but I'm not really quite sure what the mechanism is. Yeah, I don't think we spread anything, but that's fine. We can go down. Study. Tomorrow you spend 20 extra steps. And this room now contains 2 trunks swimming. The wording is specific. You brought swimming trunks. Right. So I am a little confused by that. Swimming oh my god. Yeah, it's a pun. I get it now. They're swimming and their trunks. I am curious, what would happen if you flooded the basement? Probably nothing, other than you couldn't get through that side. You'd have to go around, and um, the cart is in the way. You can only push it out of the way from that side. Unless there's a way to pump the water out of here into something else. I don't know. Okay, so this is our only way forward. The game loves puns. Good for it. Music room, gymnasium, and guest bedroom. And word games in general. Well, like the music room, this is a small one. One major key, one minor key. Music, don't you get it? Yes. I remember the creator was asked about translating the game to other languages. He's just like, no. Well, I read that on Wikipedia. This has a chest. So I want to. Oh, the shoot. Well, we don't have a lot for the gift shop, so let's just do the drawing room. It's basically impossible. Well, I did read that. About translating it, and that there are some things that, yeah, like probably wouldn't translate culturally well at all. So, but I think it was also just, being an independent game, there's only so much that you can do in terms of resources to do translations well. Do homophones and puns exist in other languages at all? Yeah, they do. Yeah, you're right. It's just... Okay, so this one will be interesting. Because if it's true, well, where did I... The reason I picked up on the this is because it was Alzarez or whatever his name was that showed me that. That is moving, okay. Design-wise, it's a challenge. Okay, that's fair. Can you say some examples? I'd like to know which languages are like that. I love linguistic stuff. I'll let other folks answer that. So if there was something in here to say a hint as to what this safe puzzle would be, what would it be? I speak 11. Jesus, 11? Oh my God. I feel woefully inadequate now. trying to look at that as almost like the combination. I speak 5 and watch equal linguists with European languages. Okay. This very room is impossible to translate it. I might almost ask chat if they know what the hint is here. Because whatever it is, Jesus, this is like not obvious at all. I thought maybe there'd be a broken clock in here that would tell you the time, but that would have been too easy. Did you figure out what to do with the pictures in the house? What do you mean the pictures in the house? Because you're saying he has. What do you mean he is not? Yeah. I don't know what you mean by pictures in the house. I've seen like a lot of pictures in the house and they seem random and moving around, and I don't understand any type of like logic to it at all. Okay, yeah, that's a prerequisite for this one. That's possible, but that solution makes it a lot more natural also for the office. There's one big puzzle that unlocks a lot, and you didn't get clued in on enough yet. Okay. I really don't like asking for solutions or hints because I feel like I should be the one, to figure it out. You know, and like if I wasn't playing with other people, or not, I'm not playing with anybody, but if there weren't other people on the stream and you know, we didn't have things like the internet to help out, like would I be able to reason my way through this or figure it out? And I have the fear that this is one of these puzzles that once you hear the mechanism or the reasoning behind it, it's going to be like, oh my God, that's so obvious. But like just staring at this, I'm like, I have no clue. This one is not that obvious. All right, see you, Smith. Thanks for stopping by. I had the information. I still looked up the safe in the office. The study explains a puzzle that you need. Is a good starting point. Okay. All right. All right. I'll keep that in mind if I can get that room. Yeah, sure. I could have got redraw, but that's all right. Foyer, great hall, and guest bedroom. Well, we would hit rank 8. Speaking of the study. Oh yeah, here's another safe. I forgot the study had a safe. God damn it. I was hearing the dink, dink, dink thing. Oh, because of this. What's on the blackboard? 44 letters in the message. Nothing on the other side. Okay. The study is just a fantastic in general. I made it common in my game and regularly drafted it first. This is on the black. Eight 422 8421. The letter in the desk makes it more obvious. I know it's possible to solo time. We're asking if we can commission new artwork for all of the rooms of the house. We need to produce in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional, think that this can be pulled off by Thursday. Huh. Well, pairs of pictures. Rich people have too much time on their hands doing stuff like this. Well, making a magical house that you can just redraft every day, I'm sure that takes some investment. A pair for each room. I don't know how that relates to 44 letters in the message. Based on the excavation notes, you're right. Whee! I am completely lost on this. Can I turn off the light? No. What does a blackboard structure look like? The blueprints. Except with the antechamber. You have 44. And what is the given example? What example? Face and ace. Unused pairings. Glove, love, sling, sing, crowd, crowd, groan, gown, snack, sack. None of that makes any sense. Look at the two pictures on the wall. A crown and a crow. Yeah. What is that location? Where is the F put? What room is that for face and ace? That's the entrance. I know you're both like, oh my God, can you not see it? But I'm like, literally. And it's crowd and crow. Those are unused pairings, but it's a crown. It's not a crowd, it's a crown. What? Sorry, I know you're trying to give me hints without telling me everything. But this makes absolutely no sense. The F is the entrance. Go back to the entrance and check what you see there. Oh, I've got food on the way, I guess, because I'm going to go through the dining room. So I'm not at a want for steps. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. I also want to, I will go back. Don't get me, I'm going to go back, but. Oh, the garage. Yippee, car keys. Woohoo. Fourteen is 22, minus 20 is 2, 20. Eight divided by 8 is 1. Is that divide? Sorry, I'm used to them being in a certain position. I'm not used to like just looking at the colors and going, oh, that's what it's supposed to be. Okay, so it's 8 divided by, multiply, 64 minus 20 is 44, so it's 4. Okay, hold on, I gotta get my pencil. Okay. Sixteen plus 14 is 30. Minus has 20 is 5. 2 keys. Okay. Okay. Well, we still have the pool to go through, but I think that had an electronic lock, so I think we're kind of screwed at this point. But I will go back to the entrance hall because something just is not clicking at all. Foundation parlor. What was my experiment, by the way? Spread dirt on the driveway. I think I've spent more than 2 gems. Oh, food, yippee. So it says spread dirt on the driveway. Is that the driveway, like, outside from the car? Which I couldn't get to anyway anymore, so it doesn't matter. Just go straight down. Straight this way. Face. That's a face card. That's an ace. Are you shitting me? Okay, so I don't think this helps with the... It says no pictures. Not that it mattered, but it doesn't. It's kind of interesting the mailroom doesn't have any pictures on it. That's a bridge. That's a bride. So does that mean this is G? Mailroom has them. Really? Where? Oh. Pray. Where's the other one? I wouldn't really consider that to be a drawing. Check the surfaces. Oh. That's a crowbar. Oh, one by the letters, yeah. Pry and pray. Oh. Oh, okay, well. I no longer have to make workshop to find all these fucking letters. Well, I knew that A was here because I must have done workshop here before, and A was on the tablet. And so what do you do when you remove A from pray? You get pry, crowbar. So, okay, you got me jump started. That is true. Face and ace. Fair. Bridge and bride would give you a G here. Okay. I could go to the bedroom because I don't have to. Okay, I don't have that one. Bat and bath. So You're so incredibly stuck on this. Sorry for spoiling start this. Yeah, I mean, I saw they had that puzzle in there with like removing letters, and it never dawned on me like, okay, now you see it. It's like now you can't unsee it. So this is bath and this is bat. So it has to be H, right? Yeah, so that would be H here. I don't know if this spells something out, but do I have this one? No. A pin and a tree. Or pin and pine, a pine tree. That would be the best. So that would make this an E. Tag and stag. So this would make it an S. If I'm wrong on one of these, scream at me, because don't tell me what it is, but if you're like, no, you did that wrong, go back, please get my attention. I would highly appreciate it. Car and cart. Like, I'm just trying to see, like, I know they have to be different by one. P and peak. Again, most likely is a stump you... I think it's hard to do these wrong. Oh, hold my beer. Believe me, I'll find a way to get this stumped. So don't you worry about that. Okay, so observatory. Do we have the... This is just a confirmation. This should be a C. A lock and a clock. Too bad they didn't do something and remove the L. Okay. Dining room. What would this be? An ampersand. Sand and. This has to be S. Okay, let's go this way. I take it not all the rooms are going to have pictures, because I literally don't see any pictures anywhere in here. So I'm guessing, like, they said all, like, they want all the rooms to do it, but not all by Thursday or something. I'm guessing, like, this room just does not... You can't figure out the letter with this run. Which is fine. That's fine. Old guy and... I'm kidding. Tag... 10 and tent. Yeah, that's what it would have to be. And again, this one doesn't have, but it does downstairs. I wonder if that's what counts. Let's go take a look. I know there's two pictures down there, I believe. Fun fact, ampersand comes from the old and per se and. when the and was ordered at the end of the alphabet. I remember doing div tags with ampersands in them, one space, to separate things out on websites like 20 plus years ago. Ask me about what my sanity is like. A chart and a cart. So this would be H. No, not there. One more up on my drawing, because it's on the 5th rank. I do appreciate the hint. I still feel a little guilty whenever I play these games, because it's like, oh, somebody figured it out and I was too dumb to figure it out. And it's like, grinds my gears. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so we know that this is H. Let's go with the pool, because then we can check some of these out. Swimming trunks. Okay, tiger. Tail, cat, what? And the problem is I don't know what this is. I think the issue is that every appearance of the hint shortcut at the obvious local application. If I knew what this was, then I would be able to kind of figure out what it is. But this game usually has an intermediate application and a long game. Oh, fair. I mean, the long game to this would have been trying to get the workshop at every single location. But no, I don't need to. This one is a little difficult. This is a tiger or a cat. And I don't know what this is. Like, I literally have no idea what that is at all. Snacks? I don't know. I have no clue. Let's go down to the conference room and then the sauna. What is on the table? Oh, I guess because you spread stuff. Fine, whatever. It's kind of weird to see that on the table, but it is what it is. Theater. A plant. Think of another word for layers as used in tech. Yeah, they got spread on the driveway, so they got... Oh, okay. Yeah. This one, I don't... Like, either that's tiger or that's... Yeah, it's either tiger or cat. I know I just wasted steps. If it's tiger... I don't know either what you'd remove from that or add to it to make it... Some of the stuff in the game is only for a few specific people to figure out. It takes a particular type of linguistic savant to make the mental leaps in some of these puzzles. I would agree with that. Let's go into the sauna. And there are no pictures in here. That's fine. I'm guessing you don't always get pictures in each room. And so the next time you do the run, you just have to keep looking at this going, hey, did I... Well, wait a minute. Where am I? I am here. Nope, I've never done that one before. So I don't know. I much prefer the science and logic puzzle bits of Outer Wilds. The ideal so very much. Yeah, I can see enjoying this game. I mean, stop hissing. Like this one though, I'm just like, it could be a theater, it could be a curtain, but I don't know. Orchid or flower, foyer, flower, lower. Because if it's flower, it could be lower. Like that's the lower balcony. Okay, about that picture, I don't know which picture you're talking about. I'm currently on this one. This is the only thing that makes sense to me, is that this is a flower, and you take the F off, and that becomes lower. Because that's like the lower balcony. You're looking above it, and that's lower. Do you know your herbs and spices? No, it's not a flower. Maybe there's a book that like wasn't there an old band that was named for assorted herbs and spices? I don't know. I mean, the one alongside the tiger. Anagram for a car part. Engine, trunk. The trunk's not a part. Okay, so that's not a flower. That's... a weed? Herb? I don't know. I'm guessing maybe there's something you run into later that tells you more about like descriptions of like the art in the game. Maybe that's what you were getting at, Pingvino, before. So that gives you more of a description of these things. I'm just gonna say, God, how can I do this? Am I? Where are we here? So that would be 4-3. 4-3 is the theater and a weed plant. I don't know. Just try to get the workshop on the places you don't manage to figure it out. It's kind of why the trick exists. Yeah, I mean, I get that too. It's just... And then this one is, yeah, tiger, and this is... What is this one? This is 5-3. Tiger, and I don't even know what to qualify that as. So, okay, let's keep going, and let's see if we can figure out more names. So we can go up through hallway. Again, the theater. A deer? Like, what would you call it? An elk? No, not an elk. A buck? I just kind of solved the puzzle once I had enough of it. Wheel of Fortune style, yeah. Well, like some of them, I'm like, oh, if you know what that is, you can look at the other ones like, oh, that makes sense. Theater, curtain, stage. Stage. There we go. E. So this is 6-4. No. Yeah, 6-4. 6-4 is E. If you're wondering why I'm saying 6-4, it's because it's on rank 6 and it's the fourth one over. That's how I'm trying to qualify these. Okay, so stag and stage. If that's stage... Sage. T. So that's 4-3. Right? Yeah, because it's in the conference room, so that's stage. So that's stag and stage. Okay. So we got that one. This is stage and... No, wait a minute. Yeah, because I put... Yeah. Okay, there. Okay. Watch a grown man go insane. Cliff, beach, coat, dress. No, it's a coat. Coat and coast. 6-5. So C-O-A-T, C-O-A-S-T. Okay. What is the lowest car part? Axle? Brake? Tiger? Brake? I'm trying to figure like how those two words... Gas? Throttle? Transmission? The one that touches the street. Tire? Oh, fuck me. Tire? How is that a tire? I got the steps. Hold on. Where was that? That was in the pool. Okay. Explain to me. Where are you? How is that a tire? T-I-R-E. If this is a tiger, T-I-G-E-R, it makes it a G, but how? It's an anagram of tire. Right? R-I-T-E? What is this? I don't know what this is. Tree? T-R-I-E? I mean, great. Okay, so I got the pool. That's 5-3. Tiger and tire, so that's a G. A word for level that's an anagram of tire. Tier. Fuck. I couldn't see it. Tiers, applications. Yeah, okay, fine. Grr. Okay, so now we're in the drawing room. Well, fuck. Okay. I would imagine... Maybe it's this. Because it's a plane and it's a pane. A pane is missing from the window, a pane of glass. So it'd be a plane and a pane. So this would be L. I'll take the L. That's 7-5. They take the L? I don't think so. I don't think so. Still doesn't help me with figuring out how in the hell you figure out the combination, but we'll get back to that later. Okay, pantry. We should have this one too if there's pictures in here. Because I know this is L. Fan. This one I already had down as L. Cake. Flan? Because if this is a fan, and I had L, you take the L in stride. Well, I got it right. That's the only thing that this could have been, right? This is plain and pain. That's the only thing I could think of to do that. Looking at all the other pictures around will drive you nuts. There's nothing you can see here to help. Those are the only two that have a difference. This one, again, I have written down here that this is an L. Fan and flan. Okay. All right. That's fine. I already had it. I just want to make sure. And I figured that was a dessert of some kind, but I didn't know what the name of it was. So, coffee. Why are you missing an E? Now that's going to bug me. Why is it missing an E? Flan is delicious. I'm sure it is. I mean, I probably have had it at one point in my life and I just didn't realize it. But now that coffee is bugging me. Why is the E missing from coffee? Sugar, flour, they're all right. That is not how you spell coffee. Not in America. Okay. Let's just go up to the pool hall. Well, we know what this is because we've seen it on the plan before that it's a T. Right? They write it wrong like that very often in Portugal. I don't know why. AI coffee? I don't know. Café? Cafe in Portuguese. And a cafe is a place you go to eat. It's not coffee. So, okay. Languages are fun. So this has got to be a T. This shows you it's a T, but if it's also supposed to be comparing these two, I just did this. Sage. And then this would be stage, but why? How is that a stage? That's a blueprint. So this is one of the other hints for the puzzle. Some pictures have several. Oh yeah, I get it. I mean, this could probably be like if this was a print, this would be a pint, or that doesn't make sense, or a prin. It's plan and plant. Yeah, okay, fine. But you can see it's a T, so whatever. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. At least I don't think it's that big of a deal. And then the last one I think that I can look at is this one. So crown and crow. So this would be N. Yes. Which all of that is great. Unused pairings, glove, loves, thing. Yeah, okay, fine. All of that is awesome. All of that is cool when you're part of a team. But I don't think it helps me with the combination here. The only thing I can think of is that you get... It did 4 combinations, 2, then 1, then 1. So is it 4, 2, 1, 1? I don't know. Like, okay, the pictures now help. So every time I go into a room, now I can try to figure out if I can, if there are pictures in there, what the letter would be. I still don't, like, here's what I have for letters. If I can get that there. And maybe some of these are wrong. But that's what I have for letters. I can't look at this other than one line was like CR blank CK. So if that'd be crack. But I don't know if it's supposed to go like read left to right, up or down. I'm just putting the letters in there right now and not trying to. I don't know. I don't know what the full message is yet. 44 letters in the message. Yep. Yep. But I'm looking at this room. Oh, wait a minute. Right. Well, what do you think the last line is? Well, you have crack. Yeah, the last line, when you know that, it will make a lot of sense. Well, I think it's crack. The next line is E blank GHT, which I would assume is 8. But then I have blank AFES. Cafes? Crack 8 cafes? Safes? Crack 8 safes. I saw safes before I looked up and saw what you typed. What are you trying to crack? I'm trying to crack the safes. So I think them, yeah. And there is blank blank GHT above. So, okay. This one I'm wondering is if I remember a message talking about by Thursday. So the day that you came here or the day that he died or something like that, you have to find out what Thursday is for this. I don't know what that is off the top of my head, but I'm guessing that's the combination to the safe here is when is that Thursday that they're referring to? And I was not good about writing dates down. I've seen the messages before. Huh. That might just be a graphical glitch. That picture looks like it changes as you move around. Probably just a graphical little glitch. That was also my guess. Okay. So don't tell me what it is, because if I don't do it now, that's fine. But I am guessing that that's what the combination is to here. So there's 8 safes. I know there's the one I did in the boudoir. There's the one in the drawing room. There's the one here in the study. And then there's the one in the office. Those are the 4 that I know of. I don't think there's one in room 46. Is there? Was there? Maybe? I don't remember seeing one. Oh, well. That's another puzzle to puzzle over. Because I am pretty much out of time. Zipped. Yeah. Shut it. We can't go through pool because that has a key card. Going down to foundation really doesn't help. This time, I don't think. I don't think there's any way to really do anything there. But we have done some more things with a little bit of a hint or two. so we can move on from there. But I think that's where I'm going to stop. I won't be doing a stream tonight, but I think more things are slowly becoming unveiled. I do have one question for chat, though, before I leave. Still a very productive day. Yeah, exactly. And I do appreciate the help. I just got to really temper how much help I let you guys give me. On average, it's not like I'm not necessarily trying to be a completionist and get every achievement and do everything possible, though I am kind of curious to see how far I can get. If people try to do as much as possible, how many days does it take? On average, I know it's not a specific day amount, but like, have people played this for 100, 200, 300 days, to finally like figure out most, if not all of it? And yeah, the thing about the pairs of pictures, now that I read that, it's extremely obvious when you start looking at each room. I always saw two paintings in there and they looked like they were changing every time, but it never like got to me. But that's clever game design. I get that. Because I think the last time I played, like, the estimate was I was about 20 or 30% about the way through. I stopped around 90. Oh, so Bucksoft, you haven't actually finished everything, is what I'm interpreting your statement as. I do know some people, like there's a streamer I watch, Smamwiches, I think is how you say his name. He tries to complete everything anyway, and he said he 100%ed this. So I'm guessing you just keep doing days and days and days and days, and you just keep cranking it out, and eventually you're going to get everything. Oh, God, no, you didn't even finish it. Okay, that's impossible to say because the late game takes longer and longer for deep in the game secrets. We're not sure if anyone finished all. That's... The super endgame stuff in here is wild. Oh, I bet. Somebody figured it out, though. Maybe they decompiled the game and figured all that out. I do remember the one game I talk about a lot when I talk about puzzle games is The Witness. And I think the designer even said they don't even remember how many puzzles are in the game. And there are some in that game that are truly wild as well. Like there's one, if you played the game, it's been a while since I played it, but I faintly remember there's like a place you can get to that's like at a lower level. And if you get to it, you play these videos, and these videos, like, I guess also are part of the puzzles. And one requires you to watch this video. I think it's like it's an insane amount of time, much more than you'd expect. And you have to watch it and you have to move your mouse along with it or whatever to like complete the line or something like that. And I never even saw that, much less even, I'm like, that is pretty extreme for a puzzle game, but, I think a good aim for is 8 achievements. That could be like 2 months. I looked it up, some insane combo stuff. I did all 8 keys downstairs. I tried to do a little more, but decided I've done enough. Yeah, I mean, that might be where I end up hitting with this, which is do this as kind of like a fun thing off camera and just do it like in the morning sometime or whatever. And eventually just try to do some things on my own. I'll see. Again, the longest playthrough I've ever done was Silksong, and that I think I got up to 66 playthroughs, and then I stopped because mostly I just couldn't continue. I didn't have the skills enough to get enough hearts, and even if I did, I doubt I would have been able to beat the final boss. I got to a point where I'm like, I'm just done, and I did what I wanted out of the game, and I said that's enough. To be fair, I think the endgame stuff is pretty wild, but it doesn't feel unfair to me, if that makes sense. Especially as it's a rogue-like thing. It needs some unlikely stuff to keep it fun to replay. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm done for now. So I'll thank everybody who stopped by, either watching live or in the future in the VOD. Please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate it. I will probably get up tomorrow morning. That's the plan, and do another coding stream. And then Tuesday night, I'm going to do more of this. And then I'm gone for 3 days. I'm going to Codestock, which is a conference in Knoxville. I'm going to be doing 2 talks there. And then I get back on Friday, so Saturday should be more gaming and coding and stuff. And then I don't have to go anywhere to do any more conferences until August. So that's the upcoming schedule. But for now, I am done with the stream. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you in the future.